and welcome to Silos Inspire. My name is Knut. I work as a partner manager and product evangelist for Valo Solutions. We are your digital workplace partner, and together with Silos, we can help you build your digital workplace that you have in your dreams, so that you also will fall in love with your digital workplace just as I have fallen in love with my digital workplace. We have multiple different solutions that can help you evolve your digital workplace from where it is today to where it should be in the future together with Valo. But first of all, let's watch a small movie, and then I will get back to you a little bit later to share more details about the different solutions that I want to highlight today. Valo Solution is your partner. We want to help you to build and fall in love with your digital workplace. We have a multiple solution based on top of SharePoint, Microsoft Teams, and Office 365 that will help you to build the digital workplace of your dreams. We are one of the forerunners in both intranet and digital workplace solution that is based on the Microsoft technology. We have been winning a lot of awards, and we have a huge partner network all around the world, and we are really excited to have Silos as one of our premium partners and partners inside of Belgium, and we are really excited to help together with Silos to bring you the digital workplace of your dreams. Our customers are from any country, they are from any size, any kind of vertical, and we will be happy to involve you as well as one of our customers, or to help you to improve your digital workplace with one of our solutions. Today I will talk to you about Valo Teamwork, Valo Ideas, Valo Connect, and Valo Entrance, and all those together with Valo Intranet is bringing you the digital workplace of your dreams. All right, I hope you enjoyed that small introduction to Valo Solutions, but now it's time to dig deep into some of the different solutions that we have for your digital workplace. And first of all, I want to talk about Valo Teamwork. Valo Teamwork is the solution that you should consider if you are looking into helping with governance, lifecycle, provisioning, and navigation of your Microsoft Teams or collaboration sites. So for instance, let's say that you want to ensure that you have a set of members inside of your teams or a set of owners, or maybe you want to make sure that the naming prefix of your company is followed, then Valo Teamwork can help you with that. Let's say that you have a lot of different sites and you find it a little bit difficult to navigate inside of Microsoft Teams. Then we can help you again with Valo Teamwork, because we have built our own dashboard that helps you to navigate within all of the Microsoft Teams sites or collaboration sites that you have. For instance, you can filter based on categories, based on project leader, or different type of categories of filters that we can specify together with you and your requirements. So let's take a deeper look at what Valo Teamwork can do for your digital workplace, and let's go to the demo. So Valo Teamwork is your provisioning tool, your governance tool, your lifecycle handling tool, among other things. So, and also this is the navigation, or the dashboard as we also call it, where you can navigate and find all of the teams that you are a part of. So here you can see that you can navigate between groups and sites. You can also lift up collaboration sites or classic sites inside of SharePoint. We can go in here and specify different type of filters. So here you can see all of the different project types or template types that I do have in my environment. This can be, of course, totally configured and totally adjusted to your specific needs. We can also go in here and check what state the different type of teams is having. And one other really important thing that we wanted to highlight is that, for instance, you can go in and look at your group, and we will have a group info panel coming up here on the side. You will see who is part of it, and you can also see if your group is having a different set of links and both internal links and external links, you'll be able to see that over there. So for instance, here on my team that I have over here, we can see that here we can go to SharePoint, we can go to Files, we can go to Planner and Power BI. So inside of our tool, you can actually specify which of the different type of tools inside of Office 365 that you want to use for your organization. And you can also link into external tools in case you're using that is not inside of Microsoft 365. If I'm the owner of the group here, when I will click the group info panel, I will be able to archive the group, as you can see from this over here. Also very important when it comes to governance and inside of Microsoft Teams is that you can actually have an approval flow, or that you will have a set of templates that you can use when you need to create your new team. And here we take it much longer than what Microsoft, for instance, do. So for instance, if you want to have all the planner tasks that you have inside of your team and use them as part of your new team, we can do that. But for instance, here you see that we have our project template. So I can click this one, I can go next. And here you see that we have a lot of different options. So in the next release that is just coming up in a few days, actually right now, you'll be also able here to apply naming prefixes. You can go in and check that you have enough members and owners of your group. And there's a lot of new governance things is coming here to this dashboard in our next release. Right now, I just wanted to highlight the few things over here. And we also have an admin site in the back end, but this, of course, not everybody will have access to. But let's take a quick look there as well. Because let's say that your organization has already started to use Microsoft Teams before you bought Valo. Then, for instance, with Valo, you can go here to groups, and you will be able to actually apply a set of governance rules anyways. Because you see here, we can find the groups that doesn't have no owners, or doesn't have any members, or that doesn't have the Valo metadata attached to it. So you can actually go in and apply a template or a metadata on your existing Microsoft Teams environments afterwards, after they have been provisioned, after you have used them, so that it will also be able to easier filter them inside of our navigation, as you can see here. We also have deep analytics here, so you can actually go in and see as well how many new groups you have in the last 30 days, for instance. You can also go in and see which templates is more active, which has not been used, and you can see some trends inside of the groups as well, when it comes to all groups, new groups, and archive groups, and so on. So here we have a lot of nice analytics that we can work on as well when it comes to creating great policies inside of our organization. Last, right now, I just wanted to highlight the templates. So when I will come in here, I can click the new template. Here we can base that on an existing team already. If that team is having, for instance, planner tasks, we can reuse those when each and every time that we create a new team based on this template. I'm back. Now it's time to talk about Valo ideas. Valo ideas is where you will create all of your ideas, where you can have ideation inside of your organization. So if you need to innovate something, then we can help you to do that inside of your digital workplace. So with Valo ideas, you can create ideas, you can create campaigns, you can have analytics and statistics over who voted and who created the most ideas, and do all of that kind of things that you need to do inside of your organization when you are working with ideas. Even more importantly is Valo Ideas is living within Microsoft Teams. So we are already using that platform that you are already working with when you're collaborating with your colleagues and taking the full advantage of the collaboration platform of Microsoft within Microsoft Teams. So let's go in and take a look at how Valo Ideas can help you with ideation inside of your organization.
In any business, it's easy for your ideas to be forgotten. Sometimes, almost as soon as they appear. But what if there is a place to share your ideas directly with your colleagues? Introducing Valo Ideas. Valo Ideas is where your thoughts come to life. They can be discussed, accessed, and even promoted within your business. Sally and her team use the platform to showcase new ideas with their colleagues around the globe. These ideas can be supported using the Like feature and give other team members the ability to add their thoughts too, all from within Microsoft Teams. Valo Ideas uses campaigns to keep ideas organized and ensure that they are only seen by the appropriate teams. Using analytics, it's possible to view trends, filter ideas by type, and even check out the top contributors. Valo Ideas delivers an experience that empowers teams across all organizations to ideate and co-innovate towards the dream workplace.
Alright, so after that nice video introduction, you probably don't have no more questions about Valo Ideas, but let's take a look at it, how it actually works, not with those mockups, graphics that is really representative for everything, but let's look how things are when it is inside of the real application itself. So now I'm inside of Microsoft Teams, and you can see here that I have a set of menu items. So I have the ideas here. So this is the idea dashboard. This is all the ideas that I have access to, because we can have multiple places where we do ideation inside of my organization, and maybe some of them I don't have access to. Secondly, we can go and look at all of the campaigns. So here we see all the ongoing campaigns, and campaigns here will be a channel inside a team, and again, it's a team that I need to have access to. Then I can go and look into analytics, and again, I can only see analytics of the things that I have access to. And I can also go and look at my draft, which is actually showing all of the different things that I have been working on. So let's take a look at this one that have been created already. So this is a test that have been already created, or I can go and create a new idea over here. But let's go and look at this one. Here you can see that I can have an image. I can go and edit it. And here we can, of course, go and attach it to a team and a campaign. And I can go and modify the status if I have permissions to do so. I can also go and put it who is benefiting from this. So let's say also sales is benefiting from this one. And then we can go and put also the categories. So this is, of course, sales and product development. Here we can add a few references, because sometimes maybe we want to showcase a printer, a coffee machine, or something like this, and those are resources are maybe on an external site, and that's why we want to reference them in here. Here you can see that I have a few options, so I can delete, I can save it, or I can just publish it. So let's publish it now. So now this one is getting published, and you can see here that we have the status on it. All of those are new, but this one is in progress. So here someone went in and changed the status. This, of course, can be configured to your specific needs. Here I can go in and like it. This was a little bit too early, but we can like this one instead. And I can also go in and take a look at this one. So I was open this up. You will see that here we have the description, and I can go and discuss this idea inside of that dedicated team. So now you see that we are directly into that team, where we can actually go and have a conversation around that, as we are used to from within Microsoft Teams. So I will put like a very important comment there, because my keyboard again is not working. Always funny when you should do a presentation and the keyboard stopped to work, but that's what you get sometimes. So at least I have the on-screen keyboard as well. So now you see that we are within here. We are in the Office 365 support team. We had the Valo Idea app over here on the left side, but we can actually go also and drill down and look at the ideas that are there. And here you also saw our bot coming in, because we just created that new one. I can actually click that one first. And now you will see that the one that we just created and tested is also created here. But let's jump back to the ideation card within here. So Valo Ideas can be an app for the full organization, or you can drill it down and put it as a tabbed app as well inside of your team, so that you see only the ones that is created under that team and under that campaign. So here we are already now seeing which campaign it is Technology Watch one over here, and we have the ones that is within here. So let's just quickly jump back and take a few minutes to look at the analytics side of this as well. And you can see here, we can also put in some filters when it comes to ideas. So I can see the latest ones, I can see trending ones, or I can see the ones that I have been submitting myself. So there's a nice few set of filters over here that you can do. We can also go in here and just take the O365 support team, and then you see that we can drill down also and see only the different statuses as well. Jumping into analytics, we can go here and see different type of trends. We can see who contributed the most. We can see what is liked the most, and we can see what is viewed the most. The nice thing here is that, for instance, I can also go and take this one. I can go and see here also what categories are more active ones, and I can see also which have the most benefits. And also here it's actually possible to click on the latest version. It's also very possible to click here. As you can see right now, we can go in and click, and we can actually go directly to that idea. So we don't even need to leave the analytics side of things to look a little bit more and dig a little bit deeper down here, when we should later on go in and vote for which of the ideas that we should actually implement into our organization. That was it for Valo Ideas. If you want to know more about this, reach out to us again and see how Valo Ideas should be part of your digital workplace of your dreams. All right, let's talk about one more solution that we have in our sleeve for your digital workplace and how we can help you to make that more enjoyable. Let's talk about Valo Entrance. Valo Entrance is actually the last product that we built last year, so it's the newest kid on the block, so to say. And with Valo Entrance, we can really help you and all the organization that is struggling with external users and how to invite them and how to control them inside of your Microsoft 365 environment. Let's say that you want to invite everybody that works in silos to your digital workplace. How would you do that with out-of-the-box Microsoft? You will struggle because you will have to add each and single email into your Azure AD environment. But that's where Valo Entrance comes to the rescue, and we can make that a breeze for you. It will be super duper easy, and you will even get your own self-service sign-up portal, so each and every employee in your organization can just go in and self-register to get access to that external portal that they need to get access to, or to some other artifacts that they want to get access to. So Valo Entrance comes to the rescue, and we can help you with just going in and whitelisting the email, and then suddenly everybody with that same domain can actually go in and log into your digital workplace. Does it sound fun? Does it sound easy? Yes, it's actually both. So let's go in and take a look at how Valo Entrance can help you manage external users a lot easier and spend time with a little bit other things inside of your digital workplace. So let's go to demo.
Close collaboration with other companies is vital for any kind of business. Valo Entrance enables you to easily grant and control access rights for individual users or larger groups of people, allowing you to focus on sharing information with your most important stakeholders safely.
All right, so let's talk about Valo Entrance. So Valo Entrance is that gatekeeper tool that will help you to manage all of your external users. So right now I'm in behind the scenes into our Valo Entrance admin site. So right now, as you can see, I'm creating a business unit or an access unit here. And here, of course, I need to search for a user. So now I will search for, okay, let's just get on that screen keyboard because my keyboard apparently decided not to work anymore. So here we are, Kate, and then I'll just click create. So now we are creating an access unit. So inside an access unit, you can have resources that you will have access to, and you can also have groups. So for instance, if you want to put give the members of this access unit access to a group, you can just go here and do so. So let's just try and do that. And we can also go in and look at which domains that is already approved here. So let's say that I want to add in here everybody that has like a silos email. I can do that. I'll just go here, add domain instead of adding email. So you can see that I can also add people here one by one, but that's typically too complicated. But of course, sometimes it might be that you only have like one user in the company that you need to invite, but let's assume that you need to add more. So we'll do that. So then we just need to go here and we need just to go in and type silos.com. And then that's it. Of course, if I could manage to spell, it would have been better, but now it should be fine. And we'll just click create. So now you see that I have added a new domain, and now allow domains will be here. So here, of course, you will have a big list of all the domains that is allowed to log into here. I can also go here and add another domain. So let's just go here and add one more. So I will just add my own. So just go here and I will add also .com. And yes, soon I will get valosolutions.com. So that's great. Great. So now we see that that new domain is also added. Up here we can go as well, as I mentioned, we can add a group. So here, of course, we can go and search for a group. So here you see I found one. I can select one or I can search. So let's say that I want to give this user access to Valo Cares intra commands, or maybe we want to do it to Task for Delta. And I can click create. So now I have added this person to the Task for Delta group. As you can see here, you also have the URL coming in. I can also go and add a link. So let's say that I want to give this person access to my Valo leasing site, which is my extranet. So here I will then just go add a new resource. I will click here, and here I'll just call it test for now, since my keyboard is a little bit not working, and I will click create. So now you see that I have this one here as well. Of course, we need to make a more useful name, but that's it. When my users will self-register, because that's the full idea with Valo Entrance, is that we are just whitelisting domains, or we are pre-registering the user that they are allowed to register. So let's say that you are in a company and that you need to invite everybody from another company, and then after some time one person is leaving the company or another one is joining the company, then these people that needs to sign up can use the same self-service registration portal that I will also show you in a few seconds. So right now we have no registered to here, because this is a new one that we have been just being created. And then we can see who created it as well. And I can also go in and see who is owner. I can also go in here and add more people as the owner, which will usually always be best practice. So now you see that I have my Silos Inspire here. Then if you go to my Valo City Extranet portal over here, you will see that this is the URL that you will share with each and every person that needs to log in. And this one can be customized to your specific needs, so you can get it to look how you want. So if I'm already a new user and I haven't registered already, I will go to sign up. If I'm an existing user, because I already signed up, I'll just go here to log in. So here I can then go in and just type Knut at Valo Intranet. I have read and understand the privacy, and I'm not a robot. So this is always funny, if I can understand who is the stairs, unless hopefully I managed, and I can click sign up. And now if that email has been granted into the backend system, I should get an email that will allow me to log in. All right, so let's look at how that email is looking like. So here is how it is. This can be customized to your specific needs, and this email gives me the invitation that I need to accept to have access to the extranet. And of course, the extranet is built on top of Valo Intranet. You can of course use it without, but again, it will just give you a better user experience to also have the intranet here with all the features that it has. So let's just click here. Okay, let's do that one more time. just go here, I will copy the hyperlink, and then I'll go over here where I'm already logged in, and I will paste it. And now just ask me to review the permissions to see which access it got. And now I just need to log in, and now we should get access. And as you can see right now, it shows me my places or my lobby, and it shows me what do I have access to over here, and the links and everything here has been given based on my my access unit that I have access to. Here I will see a little bit more than I just showed you, because I have also access to more, since I have access to more than one unit. So here now I can of course go in here and go to Valo Leasing, and you will see that I will also be logged in and going automatically to Valo Leasing over here with all the features that my extranet is having. So that is pretty awesome. Let's go and back to the Valo entrance. So as you can see, this runs within a SharePoint environment. We can easily search for external users' access units. Here, of course, you will see that I have my access units. There's also all access units, so because there might be some that I have not access to. So, but here you can see that I have the Silos Inspire. So I can go in again, look at this one. And now after a little bit of time, you will see that my registered user will show up here. It's a slight delay on that one, but it will show up there very, very soon. So, and I can of course also go and remove this access unit. I can remove all of the links or the groups that I have been creating here. So in case that I later on will need to make a change, maybe the URL for my extranet is changing, or maybe I need to add a few URLs, I will just do it from within here. It doesn't require anything else. We take care of everything in the backend for you. So just again, with Valo Entrance, we will make it so much easier for your organization to work with external users. And if you want to have a more in-depth demo to talk with us about this, feel free to reach out to Silos and we will arrange that. So let's go back to the next product. Last but not least, I want to talk about our last solution that I want to show you today. And the last solution is what will help you to build the digital workplace of your dreams, and that will help you to fall in love with the digital workplace in the same way that I'm in love with my digital workplace. And the solution that I'm talking about is Valo Connect. Maybe you heard about it already, maybe you didn't. If you didn't, then please pay attention right now, because now is the time when you will understand how you can build the digital workplace of your dreams inside of your organization. Valo Connect is a Microsoft Teams application. It will allow you to custom build an application for your organization with the name that you want, with the logo that you want, and it will even more importantly, you can actually choose what type of tabs that you want to have there, or which application that you want to highlight in the different tabs. Valo Connect can also be personalized. It can be targeted to specific users in the organization, or it can be targeted to specific locations in the organization. So let's say that you want to custom build the application and you want to share some news for the people that is working in Norway, where I'm from, and then you will have another set of news for people that is in Belgium. You can do that really simple and really easy with Valo Connect. Even more importantly is if that you bundle Valo Connect with Valo Intranet, you will even be able to lift up all of that information that you have typically stored in your traditional intranet inside of Microsoft Teams, and you can benefit from the best of both worlds. So without saying anything more, let's just jump in and see how Valo Connect will help you to fall in love with your digital.
In a thriving digital workplace, access to your content and multiple apps is vital. These are often stored across different locations, which at times can cause confusion. Imagine a world where all communications, collaboration, and co-innovation happens in one location. Introducing Valo Connect. Valo Connect enables you to focus on the things that really matter. Intranet, pages, business apps, websites, and even custom-built apps designed specifically for your business needs. Whatever it is that you use in your digital workplace, Valo connects them, helping your team to stay informed with everything from internal communications to industry news. helping them to locate and edit files and documents without jumping between multiple sources. Everything is better together, under one roof. It's time to make the connection and bring all your tools together within Microsoft Teams. Build the digital workplace of your dreams.
So let's go and dig deeper into Valo Connect and how that can help you to build the digital workplace solutions inside of your organization. As I mentioned, Valo Connect is bringing together all the different digital workplace solutions that you are using in your organization. Now I'm logged into Microsoft Teams, and we can see that Valo Connect is pinned to the left navigation, and this you can push out and roll out to all of your employees if you want. You can also go here and name it whatever you want. We have called it Valo Connect, and you can also put in your own logo. So this is the landing page of my intranet actually that I'm lifting up here into Valo Connect. So this is my SharePoint intranet based on Valo intranet that is lifting up here within my intranet, and I can get easy access to all the news and the important events and everything that my organization want to me to see inside of my Teams environment, making it easier to reach all of the employees. But I can also go here and take a look, and this is the same application. We just have another version of the intranet lifted up here. So it's another UI that leveraging the full size of the screen. And we can also see that it's actually possible to bring in that intranet navigation within Valo Connect and inside of your Teams environment. So it makes it really, really easy to navigate as well your intranet within Microsoft Teams. We can also go here and look at a news that is just relevant to the sign-in user, and we see also that we have important messages coming up here, making it very easy to again reach those employees that now is sitting and working very fragmented and from home, and you are kind of lacking the way to reach them easily within Microsoft Teams where they're sitting and working all the time. We can go in and also search and find different information in our organization. So for instance, I can go and look at all of my documents, and I can even open them up, and you will see that we are still inside of the Teams environment, and we don't even need to leave the Teams context to stay connected and collaborate on documents together. But it's way easier to go and find them here from within Valo Connect compared to trying to search for them within Microsoft Teams. We can also go and take a look at organization here that is leveraging the people finder and the people directory from within the Valo intranet solution. So again, I can go in and search for my colleagues, and I can go here and I find all the contact details for Gökhan. Let's say that I want to contact him in Teams. I can just click his name, and then we are already now here, and we can start to chat with Gökhan. Going back to the landing page of Valo Connect can actually also lift up other Valo digital workplace solutions, like for instance Valo Ideas and Valo Teamwork. That is also dedicated apps inside of Teams. But if you want to build that one digital workplace solution that includes everything, you can also do that. So for instance, here I will see all of my Teamwork sites. I can go in and use the filtering that I have showed you before, and I can also go in here and order a new site from within the Microsoft Teams environment. And you see here that we have a nice looking UI that lifts up all of the Teams sites that I'm a member of. We can also go and take a look at Valo Ideas and how Valo Ideas could be lifted up inside of the same digital workplace solution. So here you see that now we have the Valo Ideas not as the previous app that I showed you here on the left side, but now it's actually as part of our digital workplace solution, Valo Connect, bringing everything together in one unified application. And also from within here, we can go and create the same new idea as I showed you before, and we can go and look at the draft and the campaign and the analytics within the same UI and the same experience. And this is much easier as well for a lot of organizations to just have that one app that they need to push out compared to pushing out multiple apps inside of your organization. But even more importantly and even more cool is that when we're going over here and looking at our Valo Connect application here in my other environment, you can see that we have that gear icon over here. And that gear icon actually allows me to configure the already built app. So we don't only have that possibility to actually build a custom app, within our solution, but we can also go in and modify the already deployed application. So for instance, from here I can click that gear icon, and now we will get the possibility to go in and configuring the tabs that we have here. The tabs can as well be targeted to specific users based on audience targeting as well, but you can see here that right now I can also go in and change the priority or change the order. I can change the icon that we're having, and I can go and add one more page in here. So let's say that I want to add as well Silos Inspire here, and I will just need to do it like this. Silos Inspire, and add it here, and then I can pick an icon, and let's do the reading mode, since this is a learning event, and I will just click add and save. And now we'll see that Silos Inspire is already here, and we have that website already as part of our digital workplace application. So that's easy, how easy it is to lift up the different kind of sites, pages, solution that you're using inside of your digital workplace to one application that you can roll out to all of your users or to the specific targeted user if that is what you want to do. But Valo Connect is not only about what you can see here, because as you can see, Valo Connect can also be added as a tab inside of your team's channels. So that means that if you want to scope down your environment into just bringing more information for your users in that one team environment where they're sitting, for instance, we can scope automatically news to just that team. Or we can also go in and apply better search capabilities. So we're searching for all information within this team, for instance. Or we can go in and put up some monthly inspections of a warehouse that is actually just a standard out-of-the-box SharePoint page that we also is lifting up within our same environment, as you can see here. So again, we are having that one digital workplace solution that is really giving you the capabilities of custom build the digital workplace solution for your specific needs. You can put it as either a tabbed solution, or you can put it as a global solution, or you can do both, making sure that each and every user is getting exactly that information that they want to have, and that you can as well inside of then the tabbed version, you can actually have different tools lift up for the different for the departments, for instance, if you have one team per department. Or you can actually do the same if you'll just use our Valo Connect application here. You can actually build different set of version of this one for different set of users, so that the user get that targeted information that is just relevant for them, so that you again will work more productively, because you don't get all that information that is not relevant to you. So that was the short demo of Valo Connect, and if you have more questions around this, reach out to Silos, reach out to me, and we will be more than happy to go more in depth on a demo for you guys to showcase how this can really help you to shape the digital workplace of the future, and how you can fall in love with your digital workplace. I hope that you learn how Valo solutions can help you fall in love with your digital workplace. I showed you Valo Teamwork, I showed you Valo Ideas, Valo Entrance, and last but not least, I showed you Valo Connect, that is that digital workplace tool that will help you to build your digital workplace for the future. And even more importantly, it will make you fall in love with your digital workplace, just as I'm in love with my digital workplace. Thank you all for joining, and with that being said, I wish everybody a great day and an even better evening when that time will come, and hopefully we will see each other again soon. If you have any questions, anything, feel free to reach out to me, and I will be more than happy to help you to fall in love with your digital workplace even more than you are already. So thank you. I wish everybody a great day, and bye-bye.